guys, it's BreatherRock616 here, and I have now finally Banshee, Helios, and the Euphona. Alright, so if you could look at the video, you probably didn't watch any of the other famous Warframe YouTubers or more popular ones, and if you didn't, you should check their videos because mine are pretty much just garbage. But anyways, here we go. We have in this newest Prime Axis Banshee Prime, the Euphona Prime, Helios Prime, and the Deconstructor Prime that is added with the Helios Prime. So I already covered what Banshee Prime offers as compared to the regular one, but I'll do another quick comparison. As you can see, shield 100, power 175, health 100, and armor 65. Compared to the regular Banshee, she has 25 more power and 50 more armor. That's really good. The extra energy and the extra armor really keep her alive for much longer and makes Banshee a little bit, it gives her to her survivability a lot more, honestly. Also, she comes with an extra polarity, which I forgot which one it is since I just threw a bunch of mods and 3 formas, so I forgot what polarity she came. Oh yeah, with this one and these two right here. Two V polarities and 1 dash. I added another V and the D polarity for quick thinking, and changed the aura mod to corrosive projection. I gotta say, overall this build works really well for me. I'll check my previous build just to compare the two, but I haven't played with Banshee in like ever since I made that build video, actually. But with the Banshee Prime, I'm actually enjoying using her much more than I did previously. Those 50 armor really add to her survivability. I've seen that in the field and it's just amazing. Next, the Euphona Prime. The Euphona Prime, it has crazy good stats, as I discussed it previously. 30% crit chance, 2.5 crit multiplier, a really good fight rate, an okay magazine, shit status, a fast reload, and it also has 2 modes, 2 fire modes. Yeah, it kind of puts the Lex, well, it doesn't really put the Lex to shame, but crit wise, yeah, if I'm going for a crit secondary, it has to be the Euphona, though the Lex is still my favorite secondary, followed up by the Aklex, never mind. The Euphona Prime is sort of a sniper type secondary since it has a really good accuracy. Its scattergun mode is kind of lacking in that accuracy, but I understand that. It's not like a shotgun could pretty much snipe an enemy from a room across, right? Unless that shotgun has really tight bullet spread. In that case, it's not really a shotgun, it's more of a rifle. Anyways, let's move on to the Helios Prime. The Helios Prime looks absolutely amazing, even without anything at all. It just looks so good, but shame the skin makes it look like the boxy old Helios. I wish they would just somehow implement this Samara skin into the Helios. That would make the Helios Prime a lot better, in my opinion. Just all this texture onto this. Anyways, the Helios stats compared to the regular Helios. As you can see, 50 more health and 50 more armor. That really adds up to his survivability, like, a lot. And it kind of puts it in the tier with Carrier Prime. But still, Carrier Prime has 150 more health and 50 more armor. So it's still the most viable Sentinel that can survive the longest. But still, I really love the Helios, and the Helios Prime is a massive upgrade. It comes with an extra D polarity here. Decided to put Sanctuary in it. I added another format to fit in Animal Instinct. That was before I decided to add Sanctuary. Before that I had, like, instead of Sanctuary, Cool and Fleek. I really love the mod Cool and Fleek. It helps a lot. I might just replace targeting Receptor with Cool and Fleek. And the Deconstructor Prime is a Sentinel weapon, so it's not very effective, but I guess it's something, since it has impact and some good status. It could go for a nice, I guess, crowd control or status inflicting weapon, but it'll work only if you don't use those mods on your melee weapon. So yeah. Anyways, this Prime Axis, in my opinion, has to be one of the best ones so far, since it took a Warframe that was lacking in survivability. It fixed it a little bit. I mean, Banshee still dies more than I'd like to see, but now it's much less than before. I have a few suggestions for the silence ability, which would maybe could proc every few seconds another silence effect in that said duration and said range, so it would refresh a little bit, so she won't die as much as before. And yeah, that's just my suggestion. Her second ability is also pretty okay. Still, you know, those crit points are pretty
a new alert has
damn
begun.
excellent,
It will be
especially with
navigation.
Thank you, Lotus. Especially with the Euphona, in which you just aim and shoot right into it. You aim and shoot right into those spots. I forgot to go on the Euphona's polarities. It comes with 3 V polarities. 3. It makes putting formas into this weapon much easier, since the V polarities are, in my opinion, the most used ones, because, you know, most of these mods are pretty necessary on this weapon. You can just throw Convulsion and Pathogen rounds for Pistol Pestilence and Jolt instead. The status is pretty damn low, but with the crit stacking up, you won't really need much elemental damage, and from what I've witnessed so far. I really love this secondary. It looks absolutely stunning. It's a scattergun-ish, and I just love scatterguns. Team Scout for life. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you get to pick up Banshee Prime as soon as possible. She's really worth the farming and the time you put formas into her. She's just a really good addition to any team. See ya later.